Yo, what is up guys? Shelness is here. I'm back with another unboxing for you. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, but if you already are, welcome back. Now, Naruto fans, I'm really excited about this unboxing right here. We're going to be unboxing probably my most favorite fight in all of the anime. We're going to be unboxing Naruto versus Pain, a 1/6 scale licensed statue from Figurama. This is their Elite Fandom Statue line, and I can't wait, guys. We have two nice boxes right here, box A and box B. I always like when we have two boxes to create one statue. It just makes the journey feel more epic.
On the art boxes, there's a side that gives you a description of the statue. I think that's a nice touch.
If you guys are curious where I get a lot of my anime and manga merch, check out the affiliate links below. It really helps out the channel, and let's get started. So here we see both styrofoam boxes, and they both have a good amount of weight to them. One of them has 2 layers, one of them just has 1 layer. If we take a closer look, they gave us this envelope right here, surrounded by plastic. You see we got the wax seal in the back. I'm assuming the certificate, instructions, and some other things are in here. And we have the Figurama collector's logo right there. I love how they have their logo on the Velcro straps also. So, all right, let's get these boxes open, YouTube. All right, so everything here looks packaged beautifully. Figurama looks like they really took their time to package up the statue. Give you guys a closer look. I see some head sculpts right there. Can't wait to see that. We see huge pieces here, and then I'm assuming this big piece right here is the base. And YouTube, this thing is huge. All right, guys, let's get started. All right, YouTube, this is how the bottom of the base looks like, and this thing got some weight to it, guys. YouTube, the base alone weighs 32 pounds. All right, guys, before we start adding more pieces, we gotta talk about this base right here. I love the blue dust cloud swirling all throughout the base. Now, if you guys watch Naruto, the Akatsuki, their symbol is a red cloud that has a swirly design to it. So I like the artistic interpretation that they did for these cloud effects. See all the rocky texture here above. And what I also like about Figurama is that they'll hide Easter eggs in their statues, which makes, if you see this piece right here, this is gonna be tucked away in all the wreckage that's gonna be happening. And what it is, it's the abandoned Kusagakure forehead protector from the Preta Path that Naruto defeated earlier. So when they hide small Easter eggs like that, that makes me know that they're really passionate about the series. Here's the first piece we're gonna add on to the base. You see all the cloud effects, we see all the rocky texture. Give you guys a closer look at it. And the details on these rocks and boulders just looks nice. You see all the cracks. You see the swirly blue dust effects on this piece also. So I really love how this piece just represents the destruction that's happening in this battle right here. He's gonna key in to the base with this piece back here. So we're gonna add on a couple of cloud effect pieces to the base. I love the gray paint application that it has. It also has some green to it. That's to maybe represent some of the moss effect that's going on. See details in this rock right here. When you look close at the dust effects, you see it has a little grainy sort of paint application to it. I like that. See the brown paint application on this rock right here. And here's the peg. With this cloud effect, you can really see the details on this paint application right here. It even has some orange shading to it also. Love some of that greenish shading we have right here. We have the 2 rock pieces right here. Now, like for the grays, it has some lighter shading than some darker shading in other areas of this piece. So let's peg this onto the base. YouTube, this cloud effect piece right here is huge. Once again, it starts off darker gray towards my hand, and it gets lighter towards the other side. And then look at all these rock effect pieces we have right here. All the different cracks and moss shading we see here. All right, let's get these other 2 cloud effect pieces on. This one's gonna peg into the base. It's even good shading on the smallest of cloud effect pieces too. Now, where does this small piece go? I love the flowing that you can see all the dust effect pieces are doing. It just shows you that this guy's attack is brutal. All right, the next piece we're about to add on is one of the 2 gray sage toads. I believe his name is Fukasaku. I love the texture that we see on the toad skin. See the cheeks blown out. He's about to blow out one of his attacks. You see some orangish shading on the edge of the cheek. I don't know if the camera can do it any justice, but love the gloss we see in the sage eyes, the dark black shading around his eyes. See the tongue, see the details all inside of his mouth, the wrinkles on his forehead. This toad is, I believe, over 800 years old, so good job capturing his age. See the texture on his cape right there. This is one of the sickest parts about this statue, guys. Look what it says on his back. This was a big part that happened in the anime, and just the attention to detail that Figurama has is insane. So we got the message on his back. You see the different shading and texture on his back. See the dirty feet that he has. He's gonna peg onto the base. You also see texture under his cape also. So YouTube, I like this piece right here. Now we're about to attach the next great sage toad. I believe her name is Shima. See all the purple paint application throughout this toad. Love the texture we see on the neck scarf right here. See the sage eyes right there. And once again, we got the cheeks expanded out like it's about to blow out and attack. See the texture on her cape also. See wrinkles and texture on the other side of the cape, and we see the back. I love this purple paint application. It has a nice shine to it. And what I like is that this piece, she has her hands together, so slightly different pose compared to the previous one that we put on. I love how her head looks like a pack of grapes. I think that's just funny. So there's a hole in her mouth right here. She's gonna key into this peg right here that's on the base. It's kind of cool because you can see her doing the attack right there. And you really see the texture and weathering that this rock piece has right here. So many cracks on it. She's gonna key in by the toads. All right, now it's time to get started on the main character. We have the lower body for Naruto. See the orange pants that he usually wears. There's also some slight yellow shading to it. See the wrinkles. See the various pouches that he has. See the shading on the bandages. See the ninja sandals that he wears. They even got some bone texture. You see the toes down here. He's gonna peg on by the toads. There's also some texture on his pants too. You really notice the wrinkles in his outfit. Another pouch that he has. I love the dirty texture that it has. There's also some paint applications that make his pants look kind of dirty. Now I'll tell you what, YouTube, these pegs are strong. Now we have Naruto's upper body right here. Love the pose that it's doing. We have this typical ninja outfit right here with the sage mode cloak over him. See the wrinkles right here. And I also love that they added the slug also. The slug has some light blue shading on his belly. See the details in the zipper right here. That's next level. See the texture on the collar around his neck. And in his right hand, we can see the Rasengan move that he's doing. Love the line texture that it has. See the fingernails. You can see the texture all throughout his sage cloak. The red and black paint application to it looks nice. And you see all the shading and wrinkles on his back right there. Super impressive by Figurama, and I'm really feeling that slug right there. Like I said before, they are always adding Easter eggs to their statues. He's gonna connect on top of his lower body. All right, and like I said before, YouTube, these pegs are super strong. The pegs and the magnets are really strong. Then we have this big sage scroll here that we're gonna wrap around over Naruto. Love the texture that we have here. The red shading at the end where it's darker towards the end of it. You see the paper-like texture right here at the end like it's a long scroll. All right, you gotta be gentle with this piece right here. All right, and shout out to Figurama for giving us multiple display options. We have two head sculpts right here. We have Naruto in his sage mode, and we have Naruto without sage mode. See his eyes in the sage mode, the whiskers on his cheeks. There's some shading on his cheeks also. See the inside of the tongue, the war face that he's making. His forehead protector looks detailed. You see the yellow spiky hair. Got the orange design outside of his eyes. So I like this facial sculpt right here, YouTube. See the back of the forehead protector. The back part look like it's flowing against the wind. And his eyes look glossy too. I really like that. With this facial sculpt, I love the blue pupils that he has. See the teeth, the frustrated look that he's making. Details just as good as the other facial sculpt we were just looking at. I like how this one has the black paint application outside of his eyes. But since we're doing sage mode right now, let's attach this piece. Magnets on point. YouTube, this piece right here is huge. This move is him depicting his Rasen Shuriken move. I love how the chakra is kind of swirling like a spiral. Love the blue paint application if you take a closer look. There's also a bit of purple, some clearness to it also. So this piece is nice, guys. It's gonna magnetize to the back of his forearm. All right, YouTube, you really gotta finesse your way getting this piece on around his scroll and also this sage cloak behind him. Challenging, but we're an expert. All right, now we have the character that Naruto is going up against Pain, and love the dynamic pose that this character is in. See the Akatsuki cloak that he has flowing back. You see his pants has texture on it. You see the wrinkles, the shading on it. See the ninja sandals that he wears. They also included his red toenails. I thought that was a nice touch. This is how he's gonna peg on to the base. There's also texture inside his Akatsuki cloak also. I don't know if the camera can show it in full. Really like the paint application on this cloud effect right here, especially with the white around it. They make it look like the red cloud is poking out in the Akatsuki cloak. And you see there's more texture right here. It's all around great detail in this piece. They really make you work for these pegs right here. All right, let's get Pain's hands on. I like how they have all the different piercings throughout his hands and arms. They also stay consistent with the red fingernails. You see wrinkles and bone definitions around his fingers, around his knuckles also. I like how this hand they included his Akatsuki ring on his thumb. You even see some reddish shading right here on his hands. So this is epic. He's doing one of my favorite attacks in the anime. See some of the wrinkles on his hands. Love the red paint application that we see around each of the piercings. Like the Naruto, they gave us 2 facial scopes for Pain. We have him in a mad but more calm look in this one here. He looks like he's making a rage face, his mouth's open. This one here, the paint application around his Rasengan eyes has a glossy effect, kind of like Naruto. See the piercings on his nose, they stayed consistent with all the piercings. Even see this one under his bottom lip. I love the texture that we see on his forehead protector. You see the spiky orange hair that he has, slightly yellow shading towards the end of his hair. And you see all the different piercings on his ear, this one going straight down. And then what I like that his necklace is kind of loose too. So really good job on his facial scope right here. This one here, you can see the inside of his mouth, you see the tongue, you see the teeth. So both facial scopes look really good. There's also some shading on his cheeks right here. I don't know if the camera can do it justice, but really good details here. All right, let's stick with this facial scope first. All right, guys, and what I love is that Figurama gives us 2 display stands right here for our accessory pieces. So we're getting a lot for this statue, and I love it. We have the display stand for Naruto. We see the Leaf Village symbol right here. We also have the one for Pain. We see the cloud Akatsuki symbol right there. Here we have the additional upper body for Naruto, his regular ninja outfit. Love how we see the Uzumaki crest right there on his left sleeve. We also have it right here behind him. We see the wrinkles and the shading behind Naruto. And then we also have a Rasengan on this hand also. The facial scope we just looked at. And then we have these various dust cloud pieces that we're gonna add on. With the dust effect pieces, I think this is a really nice touch.
So overall, I'm really impressed with this bust stand here. Naruto looks like he's about to break out of the base and just attack you with his Rasengan. Just overall, good job bringing it to life. For Naruto, they gave you 2 swappable torsos, but for Pain, his torso is already attached to the bust stand. I like that the bust stands include the dust cloud effects also. It makes it match with the statue a lot better. Like the Naruto bust stand, good job with this bust stand also bringing Pain to life.
All right, guys, we finally got the statue all put together now, and I gotta say, Figurama just always blows my mind when it comes to their statues, especially their verses. You have both characters in dynamic pose, and what I like is that the characters are perfectly balanced. No character is overpowering the other one. You see Pain doing his almighty push move. I love how the dust effects are swirling around him. It shows the ability that his gravitational move can do. You see Naruto doing his Rasen Shuriken. I love the spiral effects going around his Rasengan, the facial expressions that they're doing. Just beautiful statues. Like I said, Figurama just always adds Easter eggs in their statues. You see one of the passive Pains turned into stone. We see his forehead protector. You see the slug on Naruto's shoulder. You got the toads doing their moves. Also the writing on the back of the toads. So you can tell they're really passionate about the series. Really premium experience putting this statue together. They gave us 2 display stands right here. We have multiple display options for the statue. We have this envelope right here. We're about to check out what's inside this envelope, but man, this statue right here is beautiful. This was my favorite fight in all of Naruto. All right, guys, so here we have the envelope right here. We took the wax seal off the back. They gave us assembly instructions, and this thing was really detailed, guys. Very premium assembly book. We also have a certificate of authenticity right here. This thing feels premium also. Love all the signatures we have down here. Premium quality. And what they also give us is a exclusive art print right here. This thing looks nice. We have a depiction of the statue that we just unboxed. Naruto going against Pain. See all the debris, the dust effects going all around them. This is such a nice addition, especially if you want to display this by your statue. And I like how they added the Hokage statues in the background right there. And another cool thing about this statue is that if you ordered it from their store, they gave you an exclusive wallpaper for your desktop or mobile. So if you check out my phone right here, this wallpaper is sick. And by the way, I'm doing this recording at 1 a.m. This unboxing got me that motivated to stay up. When it comes to dimensions, the statue's at 27 inches in height, 25 inches in width, 18 inches in depth, and it weighs 78 pounds, so this thing is heavy. The base alone was pretty heavy. The material is made out of polystone and PVC. This statue is part of their Elite Fandom line. It's limited to 1,500 pieces worldwide. And it's 1/6 scale. That's one of the more popular scales out there for collectors. If you're a Naruto fan, this thing right here, this will look good in any Naruto collection. So overall, I'm just really impressed with this statue, guys. Everything that you get when you purchase this just makes the experience that much better. I'm curious what you guys think about this statue. I love it. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Peace. Shinra Tensei. Nah. Almighty push. Nah. Rasengan. Peace.